Good evening, everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. Today, we are going to discuss an important species from the perspective of UPSC, which is the jungle cat. Now, this topic becomes very relevant because it has both static and current affairs linkage. Recently, studies have highlighted that the population of the jungle cat is shrinking, and more importantly, it requires habitats outside protected areas. This is a very important takeaway because UPSC often focuses on conservation beyond protected areas. Now let us understand the basic introduction of the jungle cat. Its scientific name is Felis chaus and it is a medium-sized cat. One important conceptual point here is that the name jungle cat is actually misleading because it does not prefer dense forests. Instead, it thrives in open habitats like grasslands, wetlands, deserts, and agropastoral landscapes. It was first discovered in the Caucasus region, which is where its name originates from. It is also commonly referred to as the swamp cat or reed cat, so you should remember these alternate names for prelims. Now coming to its distribution, which is again very important from a map-based question perspective. The jungle cat has a very wide distribution. It is found from Egypt, across Southwest Asia, Central Asia and Southeast Asia, extending up to southern China. Within this range, the largest populations are found in India and Nepal, which makes it particularly relevant for India-based conservation questions. Now, let us understand how to identify the jungle cat. It is the largest among the existing Felis species, which is an important distinguishing feature. It has long legs with faint striping, a white muzzle on the face, and yellow-colored eyes. One key feature is its large ears, which end in black tufts. Also remember that females are generally smaller and lighter than males, which is an example of sexual dimorphism. These identification features are often asked in UPSC prelims through elimination. Now coming to its behavior and diet. One important point here is that unlike many other cats, the jungle cat is not nocturnal. It is active during early mornings and late afternoons, which means it shows diurnal or crepuscular behavior. This is a very common trap in exams. In terms of diet, it is a carnivorous animal and mainly feeds on rodents, lizards, frogs, snakes, and sometimes small livestock. Finally, let us look at the conservation status. As per the IUCN Red List, the jungle cat is classified as least concern, mainly because of its wide distribution. However, despite this status, local populations are declining, which is why conservation attention is still required. Under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972 in India, it is placed under Schedule 2, which provides it with legal protection. Another important point is that because it depends heavily on agropastoral landscapes outside protected areas, there is an increased risk of human-wildlife conflict. So overall, when you study the jungle cat, focus on three things: its habitat preference, its behavioral traits, and its conservation status. These are the areas from which most UPSC questions are framed. Make sure you revise these points properly and try to connect current affairs with static concepts. That will be all for today. Thank you and all the very best for your preparation.